show is hosted by Tony Gapastione. Thanks for tuning in. It's showtime.
Hey, it's showtime. Let's see here if you can see me and or hear me. Who knows? I'm trying to get this going. It's episode 314 of the BraveMaker podcast. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Tony Gapastione. I am an actor and a writer and a director, all things maker, based in the San Francisco Bay Area. But from the Bay to LA, BraveMaker is educating and entertaining and creating community with film for justice, diversity, and inclusion. We're a nonprofit based in Redwood City, California, where for the past 8 years now, we've been holding a film festival, classes, podcasts, monthly mixers, weekly mastermind support groups, and all kind of things, because we believe in the power of storytelling and film to really change the world and keep us mentally sane. Today, we're going to talk about here in the second week of 2026, what it looks like to go after your goals and to get after your creative dreams with the help of the internet. We're gonna manifest some shiz today with my guests, Leah Knauer and Belgica Rodriguez. Thank you so much for being here, you two.
Hi, thanks for having me.
All right, let's jump in from LA. We got Leah. Tell us a little bit about what's happening, who you are. People know you if you've been around BraveMaker, because we love partnering with Leah and she's the shiz. But what's up, Leah? Who are you? What's going down?
Hi, I'm Leah Knauer and I'm the Shiz. I am an actress and comedian, and I just realized 30 seconds ago that I did not zip up the back of my romper because I got dressed by myself. My boyfriend was gone this morning, so why are we putting zippers on the back of clothes for women still? This is so archaic, and this is my rant of the day. I'm like, let's manifest zippers on the side of everything so women can dress themselves. Give me autonomy.
That's right. Or let's create something on the wall where you can just go like this.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right?
I do have like zipper pulsy, but I'm like, just fix the clothes. Anyway, I'm happy to be here.
Right on. And we'll give you a quick minute with no camera on you with Belgica. More shiz, the shiz. Introduce yourself. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. I love the new year. Like, that's my time of the year. My name's Belgica and I'm an actor, content creator, filmmaker, and I'm the shiz too.
Yes, you are. And let's chat. Okay, so as we jump in, I don't know if that was enough time for you, Leah.
It's okay.
This is like being in live theater where you have a wardrobe malfunction and you still have to go on. The show must go on. Yep. I want to shout out to our producer, Amy Cohen, who's going to be live with us today. So thank you, Amy, for making sure that all of you all watching either live or on the replay can see different quotes and make sure that you're following these two creative manifestors, because you're going to get some really important and good tips today that I think are going to be really helpful, because everybody's going into the new year with like some sort of, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to be about? How is this going to work out for me? There's lots of scary things happening. What's going on with the industry, constriction in TV, AI stealing our jobs, all of these things. So let's kind of just jump in. Like, where are you feeling with the state of your career right now on January, as we're recording this, January 8th, 2026? What's coming to mind for you? Let's start with you, Belgica.
I think that a very recent realization that I've probably had a million times is that I want to focus more on who I am as an artist and what I really want. Like, what do I want to do? I want to make fun stories and star in them. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't necessarily want to make $10 million and that's why I'm being a filmmaker, you know? So I want to focus more on creating the things instead of being like, well, I want to audition for these things, which I still am going to audition for, like TV shows and films, whatever. But I want to create more of my own opportunities more than ever before, because I knew that before and I've done that before. You know, I produced Burn It at the Brave, I started it, whatever. But that's where I think my career is now, is focusing more on what I really want to do and doing it, because I could definitely make a short film every month for $3,000 and be so ecstatic, and then go to all these film festivals like the BraveMaker Film Festival in July, Sundance, whatever, and just have fun and show people, even if it's literally showing people that my film on my phone at Sundance, like that would be so much fun.
So you're talking about taking the power back, creating yourself, doing it not necessarily for the money, although millions of dollars would be very nice.
Yeah, because then we can make more.
Right? But you're talking
More
about
films.
for the personal creative satisfaction of it, that you are owning this content and it's the power is in your hands. That kind of how you would summarize that. It's all about what you can do. Yeah. That's great.
Absolutely.
All right, Leah, what about you?
Well, I have one goal and one goal only, and that's to make $10 million. Personally, it's just a personal choice. No, I totally relate and agree. It's like mixed feelings for me. I've been in Los Angeles, been doing this for almost 15 years, and the industry has changed so much. The dreams that I moved here wanting don't really like exist anymore, or they're dwindling. But there's also power in that because now we have social media, which did not exist the way that it does now. And we can access people and things and create our own stuff in a way that we never could. So there's also some exciting stuff to that.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I wanted to have both of you on is because I think you are both really good at utilizing the internet. You know, Belhika, you do tons of YouTube videos. If you Google or if you YouTube any kind of content for actors and self-tapes, Belhika's popping up on YouTube. Like she's creating multiple videos and really educating people on how to be a better actor and nail those auditions. And now you have a book club that you're doing and you're creating all this community online. Leah, we met through the internet because one of your things went viral. I just DM'd you. Then I had you on the podcast a few years ago. You've been at our film festival twice. We did a comedy show with you. I'm a huge, fan of, and you have been inspiring people at the BraveMaker Film Festival to utilize social media as an actor and whatever amount of following you have. So you're doing so much for your own career. And for both of you, have been like inspired for my own self. Like this year, I thought, okay, one of my things is I'm going to do things more with the phone that maybe I resisted in the past because I felt like, well, I wanted to be a director that was doing different things. I wanted to be an actor that was doing different things. But let's be honest, last year was a good year. I get to do 2 feature films, but my last feature film wasn't until, it was 4 years ago in 2021 and 2022. Even when I had a good year of doing 9 short films in 1 year, there's another year where I'll only do 4 short films. So how many days actually am I acting and or directing on a set? It probably is less than 30 days out of 365. But if I use my phone, I'm doing it almost every single day. And I'm having a blast doing these trending audios and doing these really silly sketches that take 30, 60 seconds to do. But it is really giving me life.
Artists want to create. You want to create. And with our phones, we're able to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, and wait, while the screen is really big on me, wait, can I see you guys? I hate when I just see myself. It feels okay. Thank you. Okay, about that, when I first moved here, new media was like a thing and reality shows were really popular. And so many agents and casting people would say, don't do that. People are going to put you in a box. They'll only see you as that. But now, cut to now, and people that I know from BuzzFeed are have their own TV shows on ABC. So it's people will say, don't do certain things. Don't be a TikToker. Don't be a content creator. But then now it's that is the thing that is actually going to lead to getting your show bought or getting seen or getting audiences or selling tickets. So it's any advice that someone says, they don't actually know.
Yeah, people don't know what is going to be the future.
Yeah.
And all those limitations that they're putting on us now, those limitations have become the pathway. They've become the gate to go through. It's wild.
What were you going to say, Belhika?
I was just going to say that what I don't know, but now what I'm going to say that you made me think about is whenever we listen to too many people, I think that's when we start to be less creative. And being silly on the internet and making stuff is so fun. The trending audios, sometimes I make one, I'm this is going to get 100,000 views. Everybody's going to love it. I post it and it gets 30 views. And I'm you know what? Who cares?
Who cares?
So fun. And I'm not kidding. I will watch it 15 times.
Oh my gosh.
You're your best audience.
Yes, I am my best audience.
Yeah.
Be your best audience, right? Who cares what the F people think or say? Because you just don't know. And people have been saying that for years. Like I forget who the icon was that said it, but nobody knows anything has been around since the 50s in the film and entertainment industry.
Yeah.
So do what you love, have fun. If something blows up, great. If it doesn't, did you make yourself laugh? Was it worth your time? And if it's not worth your time, then don't do it.
And sometimes things blow up. I've seen it. Things blow up like months later, or even a year later.
True.
Also, it's like that creative energy of you having fun is then what like keeps your brain open to create the next thing. Creating social media has helped me so much with like any perfectionist stuff that I had, because it's so much better to just create something, get it out, and move on to the next thing, because like there's so much more to create.
All right, well, let's chat a little bit about the manifesting whole concept, because both of you, I know, have used that word, and you're creating things and you're talking about how the internet can bridge those goals that you have. What does manifesting look like or mean to you? Let's start with you, Belhika.
Okay, so I am so glad that you invited me to this. And I think I've talked to Leah about it before, that I am not good yet at manifesting, or at least I haven't accepted it. And I hope that there's some people that are watching that feel similarly to me, that I definitely have been manifesting for a very long time, because my life is amazing. I don't share a lot of my personal life, but my life is incredible. Like, oh my God, living my dream life. But I also have like a lot of anxiety. So I think that's what's keeping me behind, like just not really believing in myself. And I think that I'm like slowly inching towards manifesting, because I have been doing it. I'm like, why don't I believe in myself yet? It's almost like I want one huge thing that I quote unquote manifested immediately to happen so that I can finally believe in it. But I think it's more about like, for me, manifesting is like having a goal and then doing little things that push me towards it, and allowing myself to see the synchronicities of me being like, okay, I want to do this thing. And then these little like messages are coming to me, or I'm filming an audition and I get an email from somebody with a direct booking. And then I get a text from Tony being like, do you want to do this, or do you want to audition for this? So it's like, the more I work towards the thing, I'm like welcoming other things to come in almost immediately sometimes. So I think I'm a work in progress, and I would love any advice from Leah or you, Tony, of how to allow myself to like really believe in myself more, because like I'm not spiritual at all. Mm-hmm. So for me, it's like after this life, lights are off, my turn is done. So I really want to be able to like do more manifesting and do more amazing things with my life.
Yes.
Oh. Leah, comments.
We are all a work in progress. That is what this work is. It is practice. I like to think of manifesting, I've said this before, Tony, on your podcast, as check my vag. So that's VAAG, vision, having a very clear vision about what you want. Like, not just, oh, I am a professional actor. Like, what TV show are you on? What is the vibe of the show? What is the vibe of the character? So that's just an example. Vision, action, taking action towards that thing. Like, okay, if I want to be on an action show, that was just synchronicity. I want to be on an action TV show. I'm going to take like an acting class for film actors, like stunts. And then, okay, so vision, action, accountability, having a community, or, you know, it could even just be one person to check in with and be like, okay, did I do the thing that I said I was going to do? Also holding yourself accountable. And then G is gratitude, having gratitude for where you are, all the people that have helped you along the way, gratitude for yourself. Yeah, check your vag. And I think of manifesting as like a yoga practice, where it's like, it's a practice. And positivity is very important. A lot of people think I'm like an extremely positive person, but actually it's like, no, it's because I have anxiety and depression that I need positivity. So like, it's not to say that it's fake or a front, but it's like, it's a practice every day that I have to remind myself to stay positive and to keep going.
I agree with that so much, because often I like bounce between having therapists and not. And often my therapist would be like, you were so fine at the beginning. What's going on? And I'm like, you had me start talking about things that I'm anxious about.
Yeah. Hello.
You know?
I want to recognize that too, because I think in creative industries, we're so performance based. There's a lot of performing that we do, obviously, in front of camera that sometimes can seem performative outside of the stage or the set. But I think when I get down deep into it, like, am I just performing? Am I just being a positive and kind and optimistic person because it's not real? And sometimes I can get really effed up in my mind about that. But I think for me, it's like, no, this is what I'm choosing to do. So there is some, for me, that's manifesting. Like, this is the life, this is the persona that I want to have, because I can look and pull the veil back into my life and into reality and go, oh my gosh, yesterday I just got some diagnosis from my TMJ that felt like almost like the person said I had cancer. I felt like, what? You can't do anything for me? That is like this. Okay. How do I walked out and I was like, if I were in a dark shadow place, I could see this going where I would want to walk into death because this is so frustrating. Then you see what happens in Minneapolis. And then you're going like, what the world to me could be so burdensome and discouraging and depressing that I have to, not that I'm turning a blind eye, because I'm acknowledging it. I'm saying this sucks, and I'm on social media going, I stand with Minneapolis, but at the same time, I'm like, but the world can be good. There are great people out there. Mm-hmm. There is wonderful projects that I want to be a part of, and there are people that I believe are needing to be elevated that I want to talk to. So it is a weird dynamic, but that for me is also part of manifesting. Is like, what do I want to be? Who do I want to be around? What is possible for my life? And saying out loud, like, I want to be a feature film director, and I will be, and I am saying this year it's going to happen for my third feature, or whatever I'm saying. Is like, I have to say those things out loud for other places in my life. That spirituality of, I'm talking to God, I'm talking to the universe, I'm believing that there is something happening in forces and ways. I don't know, other people, other spirits here, other ghosts. I don't know. I believe there's something really powerful that we're tapping into, especially as creative people. And I understand not calling it spirituality, but it's something that it's transcendent and wild. And I have felt it in a movie theater or a concert, or just like being at the BraveMaker Film Festival. It's not magic, but it's something. And that's part of the manifesting process for me too, is it just, it's not always tangible, but you know it when you see it or when you feel it.
Yes. I do totally feel like the internet is spiritual, especially with like the TikTok algorithm. It's like the big principle of what you like attracts to you, because literally what you like on the internet will also feed you more. So if you want positive content, watch and like and comment on positive content, and the algorithm will feed you that. If you want to feel fear-mongering, anger, all of this like rage baity stuff, you'll get that if you also interact with that. So there's definitely magnetism to the internet like that.
That's a powerful, simple tool. Just like what you like, and it's going to come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to say I love following Leah because of comedy, it's so funny, but also just like the positive girly vibes. Like blue has always been my favorite color since I was very little. I had a quick orange phase because I thought I was unique. I don't like orange anymore. But I think over the last like 4 to 5 years, like my wedding was pink and green. I've started to be like more girly, and it's so fun. Like everybody loves wearing pink. Like when you force them to wear pink, they're like, wait, this is actually really fun. So I think following people like Leah will just make your timeline so much more fun and inspiring, because nowadays social media can also be a source of like news, like we were saying, all of those. So anyway,
I was nodding not to say, oh yeah, follow Leah, but like follow Leah, but like follow people that inspire you and that you like. Cause I have a lot of accounts like that too, where I'm like, oh yes, whenever I see this person's page, I just feel so like lit up and like inspired. Gala Darling is one for me if people want to check out Gala Darling.
I will.
And that's what the internet's about too, right? For social media, it's like you are putting, who do you want to attract? You're attracting people to you. So I'm seeing that too in this new year, and I want to talk with you all about like, what are some of your internet strategies? What are some of the things that you're doing? But I am really being intentional this year. My word, I've chosen a word for the year. It's growth, and one of my mantra sentences to that word is, I want to be more direct. And I am using the internet, using social media to do that. Like, I'm going to Sundance in a couple weeks. So I'm directly messaging people like, hey, I will be at Sundance. I would love a meeting with you. Hey, I'm going to be at Sundance. I would love to have you on my podcast. Hey, I'm going to be at Sundance. I'm having a party. I would love for you to sponsor. Like, I'm just trying to be really direct. And hey, no is a response to being direct, which is fine. But there
Mhm.
will be some yeses. The more that I'm putting what I want out there, which is the manifest, the more I'm using social media. Like the fact that I can knock on, a manager's door or an agent's door or a producer's door or an actor's door just
Mhm.
right from my phone anywhere. I could be in an airport. I could be in my office. I could be on the toilet. You have access to people to
Yes.
build relationships. And I don't understand. It's mind-boggling to me. I don't get it. I don't understand why people are not doing more of it. Why you actors,
I know
writers,
why.
directors. Why?
Fear.
Fear.
Yeah.
It's all fear.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. I mean, it's vulnerable and it can be scary, especially at first, to put yourself out. But it's like I said, it's a practice. And
Yeah.
like the more you do it, the easier it is. But yeah, a lot of people, especially and even actors, have a huge fear of being seen. They're actually afraid of success more than they are of failure, because failure can feel very comfortable for people a lot of time. But success is like, people are really afraid of it. So it's really important to me for everyone to do spiritual work, inner work with being seen, because that's a huge part of the internet, and being willing to be misunderstood and not liked, because that's going to happen.
Yes. Can I really quickly say something tangible that is helping me with manifesting is the artist way.
Yes.
It's just so like it really, like you were saying, like people are afraid to be seen, this and that, like and where it comes from, like maybe your parents growing up or somebody that you really you were a huge fan of, and they're like, do something else, don't do this. And I think this book, just if you want to do it, you can do it the first time. I've met people who have tried 12 times and they haven't finished it. I think just bulldoze through it the first time, because that's what I did. And it was so much fun. And now I'm doing it again. I think that really gets you like to go through those steps and think about what you actually want. And another thing that I've been doing since I was like 15 are vision boards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at you.
To like put it in your office or bathroom or whatever. And it's so fun to remind yourself that you did it or you didn't. And if you didn't, like, that's not the end of the world. I'm fine. I'm still happy. But do I still want to do it? Yes. Quinta Bronson, call me. I will still come on to Abbott Elementary.
There you go.
And manifest. I love it. Okay. What other things? What other strategies in use of the internet?
I just want to second that. The Artist Way changed my life. I've done it 3 times, finished it twice. Thank you. Yes. But yeah, that was a big part of me coming into like the pink branding, was reading the Artist Way. And it talks about your inner child a lot. And I was like, oh, as a child, I was like pink and sparkles and I still love all that. Why did I stop doing that? So yeah, the Artist Way, incredible. What was your question?
Yeah. Internet strategies, things that you do on the internet. Like, what does it look like week to week for you? What kind of goals or any kind of, strategy?
I try to take action on ideas very quickly. And it served me very well. 2 of my videos, the Blake Lively video got 8 million views. The Trump Bible video, I think, got 5 million views. The news came out about those things. Like Trump Bible was announced, and that day I had the idea of like, oh, it'd be funny if someone was like reading it in a satirical way, and then I made it that day and then it popped off. So like taking action on your ideas as soon as possible before anyone else does, and that's why they went so viral. Something I'm doing differently this year, yes, so let's take a look. Something I'm doing differently this year is I show a lot of like the positives and the highs and the successes, but especially on my TikTok, I'm going to be being more candid and showing more of the mess. Like literally last night, I filmed a little bit of a getting ready with me video, and I showed my messy closet. And I'm like, I hate this, but this is real and this is me. So I want to show more of the uncurated side and an imperfect side of myself.
Dope. And you started your own internet show, Gold Diggers. Gold Diggers.
Gold Diggers.
Gold Diggers.
Yes.
So I want to, by the way, I am a part of Leah's audience, and I like pink. I appreciate pink, but I'm usually in black. But pink is a part of BraveMaker. I am not a woman. All of the things that maybe you think like, I wouldn't follow Leah for. I follow because there's this optimism and there's this fun and there's this inspiration that I get. So I love too that I'm included in this audience that you've created in Gold Diggers. I know it's a lot of women, but I can't wait till some.
Hey, we have a guy. We have a guy coming up.
Okay, yeah. Dope. Let's go.
And that's not my own choice. It's women that mostly sign up to do the show.
Oh, because anybody can sign up.
Yeah, there's a forum. There's a forum at the link in my bio. If you want to be a guest, you live in LA, you're coming to LA. Yeah, I'd love to have you on.
Link in bio, manifest that shiz.
Yeah, my favorite thing to talk about is manifesting and hearing people's like crazy manifestation stories. So I was like, and I didn't want a podcast. I know how much work goes into a podcast. I've done it before. So I was like, what can I make I was like, oh, like a cute little like 1 to 2 minute internet series. Yeah. And it's so fun to have something to like always come back to create and have like book people for. So yeah, it's been really fun. I think we're only like 6 episodes deep, but got a lot in the can, a lot of editing to do.
So part of your strategy is think quick, bring those ideas to life. Don't wait on them. Yep. You're also trying to pull back a little bit of like, this is the reality of my life, because people like vulnerability and authenticity.
And I hate it. I hate it as a comedian. Hate it.
But people love it, and that's going to grow you. And there's also, I hear you saying too, just there's bite size. Like, what can you do? Like, find some. If it feels overwhelming and too much, maybe it's not the right thing. Doing a podcast doesn't sound like it's the right thing, but doing a 2-3 minute show, awesome. Yeah. Everybody can figure out what works for them. Belgica, what's some of your strategies on the internet? What are you doing?
Similar to my acting career, I was looking at my YouTube and being like, dang, I have over 1,000 videos. I'm going on year 9 of YouTube and I still haven't made like much money, you know, from YouTube. And I'm like, I feel like a YouTuber. I just don't have the YouTuber money. And money is great. And I do want money. But I do want money and I do have money and more money is coming. That is all really true. Like, that's not even me trying to manifest. That's the truth. Yeah. But I want to continue to be on YouTube and not necessarily make videos because I'm like, oh, this one's probably going to get 100,000 views. Because the reality is that none of my videos, when I post them, get more than like 100 views within the first day. And so why am I still trying so hard to make it to be that my videos do get like 100,000 views in one day? Like, why? Like, for what? For money? Okay, sure. But money is coming other ways also. So why am I worried about that? So I want to continue to make content that is fun for me. And I do love to be vulnerable and overshare as long as it's about me and not about my loved ones and my family. So like how much money I made in a year or like that stuff, I don't care. Like how many times people said no to me or who thought I sucked at acting, like all of that stuff to me is like, whatever, who cares, you know? So I just want to continue to make content that I really enjoy because, oh my goodness, do I love to make YouTube videos, short videos, long videos, editing, filming it, just having like this like crazy energy and filming 5 videos in one day because I had all these ideas and this time and this energy. Like I just want to continue to create, and I do want to be more consistent just because I realized with the help of my partner that I keep accepting these side quests and these day jobs when I don't need to. Like, for what? I could just be acting all day. I could just be silly in my office making YouTube videos. So why don't I just do that? And I keep sabotaging myself. So my biggest goal for this year is to say no to any kind of side quest that I don't want to do and any kind of like day job that I don't want to do, or maybe I just want to do for the money or because of some kind of experience. But like, do I need that experience of working for a random tech company? Like, no. What I need is making videos.
That's some good strategy too for our creative lives is say no to, you know, the hell no. You've all heard that before, but we need to be saying no more and choosing ourselves, choosing our peace, choosing our passions, choosing what makes us laugh. I also owe some of the stuff I'm doing to both of you as I'm trying to build our YouTube channel and be more interactive online. I love Instagram. I love the interaction. I also love to make people laugh. I don't feel like that's my top 10 out of 10, but I'm learning like, oh, I can be funny. I can write little things. I can do stupid, silly sketches and enjoy. And then I just did this, whatever, trending audio, some Bible drama thing that literally for the past 2 days, I have been getting messages about it. People saying, I feel seen, or LOL, I watched this 17 times. And that brought me such life. And I, like you, Belika, I watched my own thing so many times.
Oh, yeah.
And laughed at myself. It was so freaking fun. And I'm like, how do I do this more? And the reality is like what you said, Leah, is just do it. Make it happen. Make the time, you know?
That's funny. That's funny.
And this chip thing, y'all, this was also something. I bought this spinach dip from Trader Joe's. I'm addicted. I'm eating it every day. One day I had it 2 times a day. So I'm like, I'm going to put it in a video. And maybe I just do a whole string of like the chip eating guy who's always everywhere eating chips. So it's like,
he goes to all this stuff for the free food. Like he goes to Turning Point USA or something.
So fun. So my tactic is just go after it. You all do it. You gotta, and don't be so precious and polished about it. It's okay. Like there's times when I'm like, this doesn't have great lighting or whatever, but I stumbled upon an alley idea, and then I walked in, I saw a guy with his wang out just peeing.
That was so funny.
And then I'm like, oh, okay, now I get to use this. And you just don't know. You just don't know where.
So nice in that, Tony. Like I saw you get quiet and small to let the guy pee.
Well, I wish I kept recording, because afterward he's like, I'm not going to pee on you. And he swore at me. And then I clicked it off. I was like, it's fine, dude. It's fine. He's like, what, man? I couldn't find anywhere to go to the bathroom. I was like, now that's a lie, dude. Right around the corner, I can tell you 5 places you can go to the bathroom. Don't pee. And you have a job. Where do you work? What the heck are you peeing in? And then I'm not kidding you. An hour later, this is going on a rant, I saw him do it again when I was walking back from lunch. I'm like, bro, as I'm across, I'm like, bro, stop urinating in our street. And then I walked quick because I'm like, he could hurt me.
That's so funny. He needs to get his bladder checked. What's going on?
Jeez Louise. All right.
I don't know if you saw, but there was a little clip that I shared with Gold Diggers of there was a guy passing through, and I was filming, and I let it film the whole time. And that video got like 15,000 views, way more than the actual episode. So it's like, also keep filming, like for everyone, keep filming, because the little BTS moments, those often pop off like more, because it feels more authentic to people than like a curated thing.
I remember commenting on that video because I thought, that could have gone a different direction, but I thought it was really sweet. Yeah, it was really great. That was great. All right, I want to know a little bit more about any other stories that you could share. So we shared some tactics, like just kind of stories like that, stories that kind of reinforce why this is good and important, or how this could work. Or I don't want to use the word success, but just like that's a success story, however you want to frame it. Just stories of how the internet has come back to give you a gift, give you a little hug, give you a blessing. Any stories? I'll start. I have been doing this program called Roadmap Writers for some time. So shout out to Roadmap Writers. I did the screenwriting program. It's costly. It's a monthly fee, way more than what we charge at BraveMaker. But I was like, I'm going to do it because they have all these LA connections. And it didn't get me any connections like right away. It didn't get me any agents or managers or get any of my scripts sold. But I made some cool friendships. I felt like I was taking classes. I love that. Well, one of the managers I just reached out to on LinkedIn, as I do. I utilize any of these avenues and connections that I can. That was 2 years ago. I just heard back from her this week. She's like, hey, I missed your message. I am so sorry. Thank you so much for reaching out. What are you working on these days? Oh, okay. This is what I'm working on. Oh, that sounds so cool. Actually, I'm from the Bay Area now in LA. Oh, I'm like, what are you excited about? She's like, oh, one of my filmmakers is going to Sundance and one got on the blacklist, and I haven't responded yet, but I'm like, I'm going to be, oh, you're going to Sundance? Well, so am I. Maybe we can meet. So that is an example of the internet coming back to, like you said, even years later to give you a little gift that you weren't expecting.
Yes, I love it. I had a cool moment last night.
Let's hear.
So I went to the Notebook, the musical, at the Hollywood Pantages. And so this is why it's so important to just be like putting your work out there. And I'm sorry, can I not just look at myself?
Oh, yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. Thank you. I like to see the nods and your faces. Okay. So yeah. So I went to the Pantages, and this is why it's so important to like put your content out, because then people are familiar with you. So I ran into a friend, and that friend happened to be with Lisa Loeb. So then I was talking to Lisa Loeb, and it was so cool because I'm such a fan. And then right after that, my friend goes, oh, wait, there's Lance Bass. I know Lance. So then Lance comes over to our group, and now I'm talking to Lance Bass. And I like told him I'm a big fan. And then because I'm with my friend has like seen all my content and stuff. So he's like, Leah's an impressionist. Leah's a very funny comedian, all this and that. And then Lisa Loeb followed me on Instagram, and I took a picture with Lisa Loeb and Lance Bass and my friend Steven. And it's just like all of that is because of putting yourself out there, that people know who you are, what you represent, what you're all about, and how people can like talk about you to other people. Because if I wasn't posting or putting content out, people wouldn't know like, oh, like Leah, what are you up to? What are you doing lately? You know? So that was very cool. And I was wearing my senior prom dress. So like the nostalgia was, the 90s vibe was just in the air.
In sync, baby, in the house. Yes, that's dope. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Again, another reminder, you're building relationships through the internet. And we talk about this all the time. In the entertainment industry, you knowing people knowing you, it's so important. And then you're just like so bummed out. Okay, how do I get invited to these red carpet events? How do I go? Use this right here. It's gonna get you invited. It's helping people get to know you. That's a great story. Now, what else for you?
I was thinking, I was like, I don't know if the internet has really like, but I live on the internet, you know, everybody I know, usually we see each other on the internet all the time, but I think it's been so fun to get some validation about my work on YouTube from other people that do similar things. Like the first time I met Sam Valentine in person, she does a lot of acting content too. She was like, oh, I know you. You make content about acting too. And I was like, oh my gosh, cool. And she's like, you know who actually recommended you to me? Kurt Yu, which is also another YouTuber that has like 300,000 subscribers, I think, on YouTube. And apparently he likes my videos too, because he told her like, oh, you should check her out. She's really great. And so that is so fun. And I feel like mini famous whenever I go to an event that is full of actors, because an actor will come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like I've been watching your videos for 5 years, or you know, I've learned how to do self-tapes because of you, or I went for it because of you, whatever. Like that is so much fun. And that happens to me all the time at actor specific events. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm meeting a new friend that I could work with in the future. So that's a lot of fun, of making friends without even knowing it, because I am such an extrovert and I love people. So I just feel like there's so many people that watch me that I am going to be friends with, and I'm going to create films with, because it has happened in the past and it will happen in the future, including you too. So I think the internet has brought a lot of people to me, which is my favorite. People are my favorite.
Yeah,
I have witnessed that. I have seen people at BraveMaker like Gabrielle Trejo, when she was there doing behind the scenes stills a couple years ago at one of our projects. You were producing it. She's like, oh my God, I saw that moment. And now 2-3 years later, you're friends. She's an active part of the community. I remember somebody else did it too. That's the beautiful part, is like you're giving back too. And
that's the thing too. I think most viewers are silent viewers. Like they're not commenting, they're not liking, but then when you get that in-person like feedback of like, oh, what I'm doing actually does matter and I need to keep going. So it's not about likes or comments or engagement even. It's just about like, if I affect one person in a positive way, I did my job.
You sure
did. One of my best friends was in New York for something, and she said that they happened to be talking about videos on YouTube, and that this New York friend of hers showed her a video of me and was like, your best friend is the reason why I'm on a TV show, because I didn't know how to do self-tapes. So I looked up her video, auditioned for this TV show, and now I'm on a TV show. So that is so cool too, to have like person, like my best friend's friend, you know, 1 degree of separation with people that have done that. And I'm like, well, if they can do it with my advice, I can do it with my advice too.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right, we're almost at the end. This is good. I could definitely go longer here, but I want to know, before we get to our Brave fave, serious question. Is there any tactics or concerns for you, or how do you ensure that you don't get addicted, or you don't like have an unhealthy relationship with the internet that becomes too much where you find your identity?
Good question.
I think we all are like, oh, we're adults. We don't need boundaries. Yes, you do. Especially with the internet. There's so much like good feelings, good hormones that we get. So I like to put a timer on my apps that I use the most. And hobbies. Start reading a physical book. The libraries are amazing and the books are free and there's no late fees anymore. Like they've had that for a long time. So don't be afraid to go get books. And even if they sit in your nightstand, and don't read them, it's okay. If you have 15 minutes to scroll, you have 15 minutes to read a book. So just making choices, getting hobbies, go on dates with yourself or other people that don't require any tech. Just have more boundaries with yourself, because we really are like little kids inside.
I absolutely am addicted to my phone, so I'm not a good person to answer this, especially when I'm going viral, which I am going viral right now. I don't mean to brag, but
with what? What are you going viral with right now?
Funny enough, it's a video that's been in my drafts for a while, and I was like, I'm just gonna clear out my drafts, and I didn't post it because I wasn't wearing makeup. I felt vulnerable and not like, I was like, oh, I'll re-record this when I have my makeup done, and then I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna fucking post it, and then it pops off. It has like 200,000, and it's like still going. Basically, I just say that I am a Trump supporter. I support him getting hit by a bus.
I saw that.
It's going viral, yeah. So especially when things are going viral, I'm like so glued to my phone. But what helps me get out of it is going to a workout class, because that's at least 1 hour where I'm like, okay, checking back in with the real world, with real people, feeling good in my body. And like doing tangible things with my hands. I love cross stitching, and I just got these like Lego flowers that I'm excited to build. So yeah, like what Balika was saying was like getting out of the screen and into just like doing something with my hands or with my mind.
And it's also really helpful for your creativity if you take a break, because sometimes you think, I need to keep creating, just like in our careers, we need to keep creating, whatever. But when you take time to go do hobbies, go on a walk, explore, like you meet these people, you get inspired about stories. So I think it's going to help you more if you do want to be a content creator, to force yourself to take these breaks, because you get fed creatively. Again, back to the artist way.
Yep.
But both of these things you can bring your phone into, although I wouldn't recommend that. But just showering and driving. For me, I have so much creative space when I go into the shower or when I'm in my car. And I'll tell myself, oh my gosh, I need to drive more, because all of a sudden my brain is like spinning and I have all these ideas. I'm like, right? So yeah, making those times, just like, your planner, you need a planner, use your apps, whatever, schedule the phone free time, schedule the hike, schedule the whatever. Like there's those immersive tanks, which I've only done once. Wild. It is wild to not hear anything. I should probably practice doing it more, but I don't know how much I could do that. But it is something that I think is a good reset. Like what do you call when you like go to rehab? It's like you just need to have like everything stripped away. And I think our phones can be that. So I have kids. I want to be a good model for them. So I'm like, lock the phone up. But I get work and I'm like, I hope I get booked, or I'm waiting for that one thing. And sometimes you got to respond quickly. So it is a weird thing, but it can be done. I think boundaries are super important.
Yes. And there's so many times too, like when I'll be in a yoga class, taking that time away from my phone, not thinking about the booking or anything. And then I'll open my phone at the end of the class and I like got the booking confirmation, or someone finally reached out to me. So it's like, it's cool that when you step away, it can actually come in faster because of that.
That's right. This doesn't stop. This, because you're not looking at it, doesn't mean things aren't happening on it. Yeah, that's really good. Well, you two, this has been so good. I really appreciate you and admire you. And I'm a fan and a friend of you and your work. And I manifest all the good things for you this year. I know we'll be doing things together in 2026 as well. But before we end, I just want to know, what's your favorite thing this week?
Brave Faves. TV shows, films, books, songs, technology, clothing, podcast, food, and more. These are a few of our favorite people, places, and things. Brave Faves.
All right, you have to be under a rock. This is my favorite thing of the week. And I have to admit, I haven't watched all of it, but I have watched some of it. Heated Rivalry. And yes, it's this hot, steamy sex show with hockey players. And no matter what your gender or sexual orientation is, people love it. But what I appreciate almost more than the show and has me glued in is the two guys and their press, what they are doing. So Connor, Hudson Williams and Connor Story are these guys who have just blown up over the internet in the past couple months, and they're now everywhere. Like they're hosting, or they're not hosting, they're presenting at the Golden Globes. They're doing, like, one was on Jimmy Fallon last night. But I'm loving their just dynamic and the way that they're having so much fun playing. It just gives me like inspiration, because this is what I want my actors to be. This is what I want to have with my collaborators. They're having a blast and people are loving it. Kind of like the way Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, although I know people got sick of them. I think there's something really beautiful that these two are embodying. And one of them, Connor, was literally waiting tables, I think he said, like 6 months ago. And so yesterday when he was announcing the new actor awards with SAG-AFTRA, he had this joke that's like, today I'm reading the names of the actors in comedy who are being nominated. Like last week I was reading specials at some restaurant in Culver City.
Wow.
Right? Like, and then the other cool thing about Connor, he plays the Russian guy, is he was like internet involved in, like, when he was 12 and 13. So there's all these videos of him and this reminds me of you, Leah. He's been talking and manifesting fame and doing all these things since he was 12 and 13. And these old videos of him are going viral.
Wow.
And he has said, because people have said, oh, it's kind of cringy. He's like, no, I love that kid. And I'm so glad that kid is out there and that kid is who I am. He's embracing it. So if you have not followed any of the backstory of these two guys, it's really worth a little deep dive to see some of their chemistry on screen and behind screen. It's cool.
And how fast he learned the Russian language and dialect is like so impressive.
It's 6 weeks to do it. Is that right? It was super short.
Like that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, super short. All right. What's your favorite thing of the week, Balhika?
I think I have been living under a rock because I didn't hear that. But I've also been on vacation and trying not to be on the internet too much, except to post. My thing of the week is just the new year, because right now feels like the beginning of the year. Like I said, I just got back. So the energy right now of like everybody having goals. So like my vision board, this is the one from 2025, and I'm getting ready to make a new one for this.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's huge, like as big as you.
Oh yeah, it's huge, and it's like my colors, pink and blue, and it has like YouTube stuff and all of these things. So it's the energy that the world has. And don't let people say like, oh, that's so stupid, you should make goals and like accomplish them whenever. Yeah, but this is an exciting time when everybody has that energy. So get yourself this book. This is my favorite thing of the week, as well as like just the goals of everybody. You can do it. We can do it.
Let's go.
Yes.
And you?
I made my vision board this year sitting next to Kathy Griffin and Terry Hatcher.
Wait a second. Were you at one of her salons?
No, but I want to go. Wait,
how are you doing it? That's a what?
It was at my friend's vision board making party. Yeah, it was like the perfect way to start the year.
Griffin was there.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, I was sitting next to both of them, talking to them for 4 hours. So it was like, oh yeah, Kathy put my sticker on her vision board. It was so cool. So to start my year that way, making my vision board, and it's also a huge one for the first time, like a poster board. I usually do like, an 8x10, but this year we did. So yeah, excited about that. Okay, my Brave faves. Mine, first one's non-entertainment related. It's my pole dancing classes. Pole dancing is such an amazing workout, and I started doing it after a breakup, and it got me back into my body. It's so powerful and important for women to feel sexy without the male gaze or any gaze at all, just like loving yourself. So I always recommend pole dancing classes. And my fave thing, I haven't watched it yet because it came out literally today, but I'm so excited that The Traitors is back.
Oh yeah,
I love The Traitors. I love the game Mafia. My friend Ron Funches is on it this year, so I'm so excited, to see, and I really hope that he wins. I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, I'm very excited about The Traitors.
I love The Traitors too. That's a good show to watch with family and people who love that show, because it's fun, it's juicy.
And the fashion, I love that it's like campy.
Yeah, it's totally campy. I would love to be. That's. I could not be on Survivor, but I think I could be on Traitors.
I couldn't. It's like emotional and mental warfare.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I guess you're right. I have seen people just like get really mad and break down, but I was like, that'd be fun, like acting and deceptive.
You're not making friends. You're like,
that's true.
You know, it's
that's
like,
true. Yeah. I guess I would have to like shut that part off and just go, this is an acting gig. And at the end of the day, I'm sorry.
That's true.
For deceiving you.
Yeah.
Unless I wasn't a traitor, because all the people who aren't traitors.
Yes.
Anyway, I can talk about this too. I love that. All right, y'all. This is great. I know I said I'd take you till the 45-minute mark, but we went over. But this is because you're both awesome, and I'm excited for your new year, and I'm sure we will cross paths soon. I'm coming to LA in February, Leah, so I'll tap into you February 10th or 11th is when I'm going to be there. And Belgica, we have a mixer next week. Hopefully I'll see you. And then, anything I can do to help support all the manifestations that you're doing.
Same.
Make it happen.
You guys achieve a goal this year.
Yes.
Ooh.
And so it is.
And so it is. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Today's Thursday, January 8th. Everybody else, please follow Leah and Belgica. We're putting them out on our Instagram page, and we'll be clipping this show. And we want to know, when we put these clips out there, comments, what kind of manifestations have you had success with, or what goals are you going after? Because as Leah talks about in her Goal Digger show, the internet can help you achieve those goals. Make the request, ask, be specific. All right, that's the show. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody, follow BraveMaker. We're doing stuff. We'll be in Sundance. We have a couple parties. We're doing live podcasts in our condo. It's all on Eventbrite. I also have a new amazing, which I'm excited about, year-long program. If you want, I just said it's amazing. That's kind of braggy, but if you want to make a feature film, I need you to contact me starting in February, along with our new acting classes that we're doing in Redwood City. I am going to be launching a feature filmmaking lab. So anybody who wants to make a feature film, I am here to help you do it. And I'm looking for projects to produce because I want to be doing that too. All right, so that's all I got. Brave Stories change the world. You are the story. Please support BraveMaker. We're a nonprofit. You can go to bravemaker.com/donate to do that today, or just text the word BraveMaker from your phone to 44321. Bye, everybody.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at BraveMaker.org. Like, subscribe, and share. To become a monthly donor, text the word BraveMaker to 44321 or go to bravemaker.com/donate. Thanks for tuning in.